So y'all, we got a story for today. Because today, I wouldn't say it was that crazy, but I think people are talking behind my back. So I'm going to tell you why, and who I think it is, and why, and then we're also going to tell you the people that I don't want to be friends with right now, and why. Because, like, if they change, I'll still be friends with them, but, like, at this point, oh my god, at this point of time, I don't want to be friends. Oh my god, my hair, oh, it's tangly in the back now. But we are going to start with one of my friend's boyfriends. So when my friends have boyfriends or girlfriends, like, I'm friends with them, like Pookie, you're gonna be my friend. But they've been dating since maybe the first day of school, a couple days after the first day of school, I don't really know. And I'm friends with him and all that, and one day in, like, history, I said, oh yeah, I had a crush on your girlfriend, which was my friend, and I did, but it, like, went away. Like, she's my bestie now. Like, I don't want to have a crush on my bestie anymore. But ever since then, he's been acting really, really weird around me. And his girlfriend's like, oh yeah, he doesn't like you the same anymore ever since he found that out. I'm like, okay. And today, we got assigned as partners. I mean, it was a 4-person group, but we were in the same group. And I was like, and we were hanging out, like, we were having fun. It's like, we never changed. And, we were, like, I don't know what we were doing, but, we were, like, hitting Xander. And that's his name. And, I wasn't trying to be rude. It was just, like, us playing. Because, like, that's what he does. Like, we all hit each other. Like, we always smack each other and, like, and all that. And, of course, like, I scratch him with my nails. Like, girl, these are dangerous. Especially because I could chew on them all the time, so it makes them sharper. But, I, like, hit him, and he starts shaking like he's a little lost homeless dog. So, like, I touch his back like this. I'm just, like, holding him. I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. And laughing at the same time. I'm laughing with Cohen and Brooklyn. Like, I'm laughing with them because we are laughing at him. And he's laughing, too. Like, he's shaking but laughing at the same time. And he looks like a homeless, cold dog. Like, no joke. And I told him that. And he's like, oh, yeah, I am a dog. I'm like, okay. But then after school, I literally just got out of my locker. I'm about to walk down to the stairs to go to my bus room. And his girlfriend stops me. Was like, Xander told me you two were holding hands. Huh? We weren't holding hands. No, we weren't. No. So then I see Xander at the corner of my eye. You wanna know what I did? I ran towards him. I tried to hit him again. I tried to hit him again. You can ask any of my friends. I tried to hit him. I got witnesses. I got a teacher. But he didn't say anything. But, of course, Avery, which is his girlfriend, like, holds me back. It's like, it's okay. And Xander tells his side of the story. I'm like, yeah, I did that because you were shaking like a poor, little, cold, homeless dog. And you were making me laugh. Like, girl. And then Avery is like, I totally get that. And then I'm like, no. And I just walk away. And I go back to my bus room, and I'm, like, so confused now. And that happened all today. Like, I don't know where I stand with both of them, because also, like, Avery has been, I will say this, she's been a little distant. A little? I wouldn't say a lot, but, like, a little. Like, she ain't acting herself around me. And that bothers me, because it's really hard when people change around me. Like, let's say, like, you're the sweet little old person. Not old person, but, like, you're the sweet, like, you're really sweet. And then I see you a couple days later, and you're all mean, and you're not acting like yourself. Like, I understand people change, but, like, I have to get used to it. But also I need you to tell me, like, what happened. Because, like, me, I was never nice. I've never changed. I've literally never changed. The only thing that has changed is my hair and how I act towards my family. Everything else hasn't changed. I've always been mean. Everyone has always been scared of me. Everyone has always picked on me, bullied me, called me names. And nothing has changed. Not a thing. But I've always been my teacher's favorite. Except my science teacher. I don't like her. she doesn't like me either. And I don't care. She's a little bitch. But, yeah. And that was my day dealing with that. And then also, I'm going to go back into Avery getting distant. Like yesterday, I wanted to cry because I was so nervous and I was sick to my stomach. And also my friend Chloe, like, confront me, basically saying, like, if you don't want to be friends anymore, blah, blah, blah. It was, like, a whole thing. Like, they went down to the principal's office. Something happened, and she wasn't friends with this person anymore, and I was friends with them. So she's like, if you don't want to be friends anymore, I totally get that. And I told her, like, why, and she got mad at me. But, yeah, and then she's acting like everything's okay now today. And she's like, oh, hey, just hanging out with me. I did not want to hang out with her. I don't want to be friends with her. We used to be enemies in 2nd grade, and then she left my school, and now I'm seeing her again in middle school. Like, no. And she's not a good friend. No. And she watches my videos, so Chloe, you watched this, don't be my friend. Don't come talk to me tomorrow. Please. Please, I'm begging you. I don't know if she watches my YouTube. I know she has it. I don't know if she watches it. But almost everybody I'm talking about right now has my YouTube. I know they watch it. So, if your name is mentioned in here, take it personally. I don't care. Take it personally. But when I get back into Avery, like, Chloe starts crying because she got so mad at me. She started crying. And of course, Avery's comforting her, and I totally get that. Like, I'd be the same person. Like, I would comfort the person that was crying. But at the same time, I looked at Avery, like, I look her right in the eyes, and she saw tears in my eyes. I know she did because she looked at me like this. She saw tears in my eyes and still hugged her and never came up to me and hugged me. Like, she asked me if, like, I was okay, and I said, I'm okay. And she's like, no, it isn't. No, you're not, Paige. I'm like, but I keep telling her, like, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. Like, I was arguing with her because I'm not a person that likes showing my emotions. I do not like showing my emotions. But when I look like I'm about to cry, hug me, or I'm going to be mad for the rest of the day, and it's going to ruin my day. And yeah, that ruined my day yesterday. Because then also, Avery wouldn't talk to me. But, I mean, she talked to me, but she, like, wasn't acting herself around me. Like, yeah, and no one gave me a hug yesterday. It was sad. And I'm still mad about it. I'm going to be mad about it for a long time. I don't hold grudges. But if you come to me and start making stuff up, or you start rumors about me, or you are mad at me and you come at me, I will bring the past up. I will ruin you. Because I forgive, but I never forget. Let's say, like, me and Avery getting a conversation one day. I'm like, you left me. You left me when I needed you. But you went to Chloe. Like, I couldn't use that. I've used a lot of my past information to a lot of my ex-friends and my ex-boyfriends and ex-girlfriends, because just to tell them, like, I've forgave you, but you keep hurting me. Like, it's hard for me, especially because of middle school now, because I've got so much information from so many people now. It's just, like, just over, and it's just, like, I keep it in my brain now, and just trying to keep it for the day where someone comes at me and I'm gonna be like, but you told me this. You showed me this. You started rumors about this person, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm waiting for that day to come. I'm waiting for the day a teacher starts arguing with me, because I got some dirt on my teachers. But I don't tell anyone, because they're gonna try to use it, and then I can't use it. Like, that's why I keep things to myself sometimes, because I'm like, I want to use that if I need to. Like, if I need the information, I'm gonna use it. Like, if you tell me a secret, I'll keep it, but I'll use it. I'll use that secret against you. Or I'll use, if it's a secret about someone else, I'll use that secret against them. Like, that's why I'm so powerful now. That's why half my school's scared of me. But also thinks I'm a snitch, which I'm not. I'm not. It depends on the person I'm snitching on. If you're not my friend, but you talk to me, and you're nice to me, you make me laugh, then I won't snitch on you. But if you hurt me and you are starting stuff about me, nah. And that's when we have a problem. That's when I'm snitching. And that's when I get stitches, and I don't care. Snitches get stitches, and I get stitches all the time, I guess. But my main problem this week and last week is Avery, Xander, and Chloe. And I don't know if Xander watches this. I'm pretty sure Chloe watches my YouTube, but I know for sure Avery's going to watch this. Take it personally. You three have been the problem. You have made me mad and upset for 2 weeks now. Go back to being yourself and let me enjoy my school day, because literally science and history is the only class I have with. So I have classes with Avery and Xander. I have science, history, choir, and PE. And science, Avery sits on the other side of the room, so does Xander. Like, they sit at the same table. We don't talk most of the time. We used to, but we don't now. And see, that's what I don't like, because I sit next to all guys, and I don't like it, because Maddie barely talks to me either. Like, we still talk, but we barely talk. Like, I want to go back to like the way it was. And then also history, Avery keeps getting mad at me now. Like, she's very overprotective about Xander, and I don't get it, because Xander is literally a big baby and he can handle it. Like, I'm so done with it, because like, she has never, like, how she stands up for Xander, she has never standed up for me like that. Like, she's never. And then I try so hard when she argues with me about Xander, I try so hard not to cry or just tell her, like, we're done being friends, because I want her to be my friend. She's been there for me. Like, she's one of my best friends, and I can't just say, yeah, we're done because of a guy. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. But I want that to change. And then PE, oh my god, she doesn't even talk to me. No, doesn't even talk to me. I don't exist when it comes to PE. Sometimes I'll get a sentence, maybe a paragraph, or a word out of her. I don't get anything. I barely get anything. Wanna know who she talks to? Chloe and Paisley. My two worst enemies. I wouldn't say we're enemies. I would just... Yeah, enemies. I'm gonna say that right now, because Paisley is a big fat snitch. Don't tell her anything. Tell her one thing and she's telling everyone. Like, the whole school will find out. Chloe, she's just a bad friend in general. Don't be friends with them. Yeah. Paisley's a good friend, it's just she's a snitch. Like, I'd be friends with Paisley, just she's a snitch. But also, like, she talks to them mostly. And then I'm just there with Josie. And she's one of my best friends. I love Josie. She's my bestie. But, like, I want it more than just us, because we used to be, like, a whole entire friend group. And now it's just me and Josie in PE. And then choir. I don't talk to her at all, barely. I'll get maybe a word. Like, maybe, okay, or, oh, yeah, we should do this. Or leave Xander alone, Paige. No! No! And she doesn't even respect. I mean, she respects me when I change my name to Zach and my pronouns. But she never calls me Zach. Not in a million years. She does it when I don't answer, because, like, when people call me Paige, I don't answer them. But if I don't answer, she calls me Zach. But if I answer, she calls me Paige. I'm done with it. Like, my new rule is going to be, like, you call me Paige, I'm not going to answer. Not going to answer. Call me Zach, or you're not going to be talking to me. Or I won't be talking to you. Like, so, yeah, I want her to get better at that. Something Chloe needs to work on, too. And Xander has a pass. Like, some people have passed to call me Paige. Like, my friend, Josie, Mavis. Spelled my name wrong, but it's named Paige. The only, like, you have to give me a reason why you don't want to call me Zach. Or if you just can't remember, then, like, you can call me Paige. But, like, Avery does not have the pass to call me Paige. No, she doesn't. She will be calling me Zach. And if she can't get it through her head, then she won't get an answer out of me. Yeah, and then yeah, it's just PE and choir. Or history and science. I barely get a word. We don't hang out anymore, and that's really hard for me because she's one of my best friends, and it's like she's in the past now. Like she's not a part of me anymore. Like I had to go find a new table group to sit with because she didn't sit with me anymore. She sit with Bailey and Olivia. Like she doesn't even sit with me anymore, and that hurts. Because after lunch, that's when we spill the tea. That's when we talk trash. That's when I talk bad about her boyfriend. Because I'm allowed to. And she still just doesn't sit with me. And it's sad because I'm like, okay, are you going to sit with me? And she's like, oh yeah. And then she goes sits with Avery and Olivia. Not Avery and Olivia. Bailey and Olivia. And it hurts. Because, girl, that's when we spilled tea. And you left me. And I keep telling her, like, I'm going to sit with her. But every time I sit with her, it's just awkward. Because no one at the table likes me. I mean, they do like me. It's very awkward. Like, Olivia and Bailey do not like me. I know that for a fact. And they keep denying it. But for a fact, they do not like me. I get mean looks, mean stares. I know they talk trash about me. And they just don't talk to me. Like, it's not fun to deal with. I hope they're not in any of my classes. Well, Bailey's in 2 of my classes, damn it. But that's not the point. So, yeah, that's Avery. And then Chloe, I don't have much to say about Chloe. Just, I want to be her friend. She's something else. Like, you can't trust her. You can't. Aria, shut up. I can hear my grandma's dog outside of the door. She's growling. Not playing with you. Bye. But, oh, she's leaving. Oh, poor dog. I don't care. But yeah, I don't have much to say about Chloe. And then Xander. Like, Xander, Avery, and Chloe have been most of my problems lately. And Xander, I don't know. I think our relationship, like our friend relationship, has changed. And it's hard because I thought of him like as one of my guy best friends. Like, and I don't let a lot of people in. Like, if I let you in and I open up to you and you have seen me cry, that means like I'm comfortable with you, like everything. But if you have never seen me cry or ever seen me open up to you, then I don't feel like I'm safe with you and I don't feel like I can trust you. And I regret doing that to Chloe because I regret opening up to her and letting her see me cry because now, like, I don't want to be friends with her and she can use that against me. Like, that's my biggest issue. Like, when I'm not friends with anyone and all my other friends are with them, I think they're going to leave me because they're friends with her. And that's what scares me. That's why I try to keep staying with, like, be friends with people that I don't want to be friends with. Because I don't want to lose all my other friends because I feel like they'll leave me. Like, I try so hard to be friends with Chloe before I could stay with Avery because Avery's, like, one of Chloe's best friends. And I'm just trying to be friends with her to keep the friend group together and just trying to keep being friends with Avery. Like, I don't want to be friends with Chloe, but I'm forcing myself to for I can be friends with Avery. So with Bailey, like, I feel like if I'm not friends with Bailey, I'm going to lose Avery. So I try to be friends with Avery, and I feel like if I'm not friends with Avery, Maddie is going to leave me. So I don't want to leave Avery. It's just, I try to be friends with people, and it's really hard. Like, I feel like if I am not friends with Evelyn, that a different Josie, and Brooklyn and Josh is just gonna leave me, and Noah and Tegan, I think they're gonna leave me if I'm not friends with Evelyn. Like, it's hard because they're one of my best friends, and I've already lost so many people. I feel like if I'm not friends with Damien, I'm not friends with Cadence. I feel like if I'm not friends with Cadence, I'm not friends with Damien. So, like, it's so hard, especially in middle school. I don't know what it's going to be like in high school, but middle school, it's losing a lot of friends, and it's making people change, and it takes me a while to do change. It really does. And that's why I like my history teacher so much, because he gets it and he just understands where I'm coming from. And I feel like I feel like my history teacher's like one of my best friends. Like, it's hard because I'm being friends with people I don't want to be friends with, to just be friends with my actual friends, because I feel like they're gonna leave me. I know it's only one person that I know that will never leave me, and that's what I love. See, like, half my friends will stay with me, and half my friends don't. Okay, this sounds weird. So some of my friends go to Bowdish, and some of my friends go to my school. I'm not going to say my school. But my friends that go to Bowdish, it's hard because, like, I try to make videos about them, but it's just so hard because we don't see each other often. So I just don't know if our relationship changed and all that. But then with my school friends, my actual school friends, it's like I see them every day, and their attitude changed around me all the time, and I feel like I'm losing them. And I'm just trying to keep all my friend groups together, because I feel like I'm the problem in most of my friend groups, like, because no one else ever has a problem with anyone else except me. Like, they always have a problem with me. And you guys may be saying, oh, it's probably you, Paige, it's probably you. Like, I understand it's probably me, but I want to know why. But, like, people, if you're watching this and you don't go to my school, this is not about you, I promise. Because I know you'll always be next to me. But the people in my school are so mean. I wouldn't say mean, but they hurt your feelings really hard. But you have to keep your feelings in, or they'll bully you or make fun of you more. Especially Xander's guy friends. Like, they will tear you apart. They've had that to me before. And Xander has literally torn me apart before, and I went home crying. Because I couldn't cry in school. I wasn't going to cry in school. But yeah, Xander, Avery, Chloe have torn me apart. And it's hard because I feel like I'm losing them. And they always told me, like, you're never going to lose me. Like, I'm one of your friends. And now I'm realizing I only have one real friend in my school. It's only one person that will never leave me, and that's Josie. Like, she has been there for me. She makes me jewelry. She's been there, and I can't ask for better friends, because she's my life, literally. She's another piece of me. She's basically me, and she's so sweet. She's so kind, and she gets along with my other friends so easily. And I feel like if I lose her, I'm going to lose myself. I'm already losing half of myself because I'm losing Chloe, Avery, and Xander. Because Chloe was a little piece of me. Like, she had my energy. Like, she got my energy. Like, she understood my jokes and all that. And then Xander, I felt safe with him. I felt like I could actually tell him something without him telling his guy friends. And I felt like he could keep a secret, and he was a good friend. But now I'm losing him, and it hurts. It really does hurt. And then Avery. That is really hard. I'm going to cry. I may cry when I talk about her. Avery, I've known her since kindergarten, and she left during 5th grade. But when I found out she was going to my school, I was so happy. Because I thought, oh, I'm going to get my friendship back. I'm going to be friends with her again. I don't know. It just brought me so much joy finding out that I'm going to have someone that actually gets me. And it hurts just losing her because she was me. Like, Josie and her were me. I counted on them. They were everything to me. And Josie's, like, the only one with me. So I've lost half myself because I'm, like, losing Avery. The closer I'm losing Avery and closer I'm losing me. If I lose Josie, too, like, I'm losing myself. They keep me happy. They make me happy. And they get me. They're good with my friends that they're not friends with. And they understand me. Oh my gosh, Sam, I told you I was going to cry. Oh my god. And they hype me up. Like, yesterday was my concert for choir, and I didn't think I looked good in the dress, but I sent it to my group chat Avery was in, and she said it looked so good. And then when I met up with Josie, because Josie doesn't have a phone, she was like, oh my goodness, Paige, you look so good. You're probably the prettiest girl here. I wanted to cry in that moment. I love her. I love both of them. And it's hard losing Avery. But I know I have Josie. So I feel like if I have Josie, I'm going to be okay. But I won't be 100% okay. I'm like maybe 50% okay right now. Because I've lost 55%. Not 55, 50% of myself. And the other 50% is just me trying to hang on with Josie. So I came on here to just tell you what's been going on, and I also have a message for all of you to be yourself, but keep friends that you think will be with you and will treat you the way you want to be treated and the way they want to be treated, and always be nice to the people that are nice to you, because you never know. One day you may lose them. And try, if you do lose a friend and you do miss them and like you think like they're a part of you, make as much memories as you can. Take photos, hang out, text, call, just be there and make memories. So if you do lose them, you can say, oh look, you can go in the past, be like, oh yeah, we did this, and it's the best day of my life. Because one day you may lose them. Like, especially with family members too. Like, do that with family members. Like, friends and family members, you need to make a lot of memories because you're going to lose them. You're going to lose them, and it's hard because you think the people that love you the most are going to be with you forever, but then they leave you. And then you think the people that don't love you actually love you for who you are. And like half the people that didn't like me are like friends with me now. And the people that I thought that would never leave me are leaving me. And I love that. I mean, I don't love it. It's just, I think when you need a break and you need the people that are toxic or not making you happy to get out of your life, and you're making friends that actually get you and actually keep you in the right spot and help you with your life, I think keep them. Because if you don't, it's gonna break you. It really is. And that's why I try to post a lot of stuff about my friends. Because I don't know how to show my emotions. I don't know how to tell them how much I love them. Because I'm not that kind of person. Like my boyfriend, like I love him so much, but I don't know how to tell him how much I love him because I don't know. I've never been the person to show my emotions. Like, my mom hasn't seen me cry in maybe 7 years. Like, I don't cry in front of anyone. But it's a mission to make good friends, and it's going to be some bad friends on the way, but I try to keep the people closest to me and just try to make them happy for they can be happy with me. I say don't follow my path. Don't follow my path. Don't be friends with people that make you not happy, and just be friends with them because you don't want to lose anyone else. If you don't want to be friends with a person, don't be friends with them. And you lose half your friends, go make new ones. Because it's gonna be a long ride if you do what I'm doing. It's gonna be a lot of tears and a lot of hurt feelings and a lot of fights. My life is really fucked up. And I regret a lot of things in my life because of my friends. And I wish I could go back and tell my younger self, like, don't be friends with this person, or if you're going to be friends with this person, then change this with them, or you need to set boundaries. Like with my boyfriend, I just texted him today saying, like, we should make rules in our relationship, because in all my other relationships, we did not have rules, and I think that's what led us to break up. Because we didn't have rules. And it hurts. Because, like, I'm friends with all my ex-boyfriends and girlfriends, and we're perfectly fine with being friends, but it's just thinking about being friends with them and then thinking about what happened when you guys date. And I've heard a lot of things and read a lot of quotes. If you break up with someone, don't get back together with them because you don't love them for them, you love them for the memories. And here's the thing, my boyfriend is also my ex-boyfriend. And I know what I just said is something that I just did not follow, but the day we broke up was the day where I fell apart. That's when I lost myself. I felt like I was never gonna love again. And I was desperate, so I was asking people out. Because I was so desperate and so sad because I missed him. Not for the memories, for who he was. So if you're watching this, I love you for who you are. But, like my ex-girlfriend, Brooklyn, and my ex-girlfriend, Evelyn, and Janelle, and my ex-boyfriend, Colton, Ari, Taylor, Josh. It's hard because they're all my friends, and just I want to say, oh yeah, I still love them. I still love them actually as a partner, but I don't. It's just me missing the memories with them. And it hurts. Because like with friends, like make as memories as you can, but like if you make memories with them and then say, oh yeah, I want to be friends with them again, you only want to be friends with them again because of the memories. And then you're going to get back in that friendship and it's going to be horrible. Because I've done that so many times and it has really fucked me up. So that's why I try so hard to choose good friends. But I can never choose good friends, I tell you. I've tried so hard, tried everything, and nothing works. So my message to you is pick good friends, make memories, and try to not fuck up your life like I did. And if you have a hard life, I totally get that, and I'm here for you. I will always be here for you. But don't be rude. Like, if you don't like someone's video on YouTube or TikTok, or you don't like their post on Instagram or Snapchat, like, don't say bad things. I say keep it to yourself. But, like, don't be rude. Because maybe in the future, you guys will be friends. And then you're gonna look back and be like, oh, wow, I treated her or him like shit. And maybe that fucked up their life, and maybe it did. It did to me. And yeah, so be safe, be good, be a good friend, get good friends, and don't let people hold you back. Find someone that loves you for you and will be friends with you for you. Love ya. Bye.